Hey everyone, I hope you are well. Today is going to be a video on distributing values. So as you can see, my drawing has progressed since the last time you seen my video. I debated on doing this video because I know that some of my students already have their portrait done, as well as some of you guys are pretty far along, and some of you guys already have your assignment turned in. So in this video, I'm just going to discuss and talk a little bit about the process that you guys haven't seen, as well as start in my light mask. I haven't started in my light mask yet. So as you can see with my drawing in the last video, you've seen local values, as well as you've seen separation of light part and dark part the video prior to that. So this is the one thing that I want you guys to pay attention to, is the shadow edge. So you can see that my shadow edge come all the way down from my knot. It comes around. It's a cast shadow, shadow edge. As you can see, these are casting shadows as well. This is the shadow edge, the eyelid, shadow edge, shadow edge, shadow edge, shadow edge, cast shadow, shadow edge on top of the lip, cast shadow, as well as cast shadow, and then also a cast shadow. So you still see a clear separation of light part and dark part. I've gone into my dark mask and I distribute my values of pretty much 5 through 9 if they're there. I didn't get that dark because remember my skin is brown, so I'm not going to get as dark as my sweater or as dark as my head wrap. So I have to keep that in mind with our local value and what's happening. So today, once again, I'm going to go over and move into just a little bit of working in my light mask and distributing my values of 1 through 5. So I'm going to be very high on that key. I don't know how much I'm going to get done in this video, but I definitely will show a finished product at the end of this video. So what I have with me as far as supplies, I have some soft paint brushes, that way I can soften edges if I need to. Also, I have my eraser, pretty much, which is by Tombow. And then also I have my kneaded eraser, as you can see here, if I need to pull out. I have my Tombow pencil, and I also have a Statler pencil as well. So I'm working with pencils HB, 2B, and also 3H. So the harder pencils is what I'm working with for my light mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna start with my HB. Another thing, guys, that I didn't talk about is edges. Pay attention to your edges. As you can see, I have soft edge, I have a firm edge, I have a sharp edge, more soft edges. Edges are very important. Soft edge here, sharp. These are very, very soft, almost gloss. Same thing if you move even into like my shoulder area, very, very soft. Sharp, gets a little bit soft here. Edges, important. We do see edges. Alright, guys, so I have my image on the left of me, as well as I have my computer color image, just that way I can zoom in and zoom out if need be. So I'm gonna go ahead and start where my keystone shape is. And the thing with working in your light mask is you want to make sure that you don't get too dark too fast, and you can always erase that if you do. And working with harder pencils, don't know how you get that dark. You can see this does take time to build, but I do want to get something in so you can see how I'm working. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of working up, so I'm trying to get in my 5s and my 4s right now. Once again, this may be a short video, but I do want to put something down so you guys have some type of idea of what I'm doing. But it takes time because I have to build with these pencils and not get too dark. That's why I don't want to spend too much time on this video. So you guys, one thing that I totally did that I hated is that I'm working on a very rough paper, and it wasn't the easiest to control, because I got a lot of texture that I didn't really want in areas, but I got through it. I didn't give up, and I got it done. Yeah, I should have just used regular drawing paper. I'm using my HB right now. It's kind of building and building. So I'm pulling in some of the value from my background into my face as well. So even in my wet mats, I want to make sure I reserve the paper for my highlights. taking some time, a lot of layers and layers and layers, and I'm trying to get as much as I can, just showing what I'm going through before I show the end product to you guys. I'm just trying to build and get a little bit darker now over in this area. Same thing for the side of the nose, I'm gonna have to build. Nose right here, this highlight. Reflective light is too light. Darken it up. Alright guys, so just for recording's sake and because I have to build into these midtones, I just wanted you guys to get a little bit of idea of how I work into my light mask. So I'm using my HB, I'll probably move into a 2B, and also I'll move into a 3X when I get closer and closer to that highlight. But it's just building, slowly building to get to those midtones and darker midtones that you need to work into your light mask. So I will put in a still photo for you guys to look at for the finished product. But once again, this was not meant to be a long video. It was just meant to be to show the progress and where I'm at, and just for you guys to keep in mind, the whole idea of separating light part from dark part is very important, because if you don't have that separation in, how would you know how to distribute values? Because you need to distribute values in your shadow mask as well as you need to distribute values in your light mask. And if you don't have a clear shadow edge or distribution or separation, of light part and dark part, how do you know where to put in your values, or how you know where to distribute your values? So very important. Another thing, I want to talk just a little bit more about light logic. If my light is coming from this angle, you guys keep in mind, I still have a core that's here. I still have reflected light. I still have mid-tones that I have to think about, as well as I should have some highlights poking in certain areas. So that's very important too, that you want to pay attention to and not forget that all of these things, even in the rendering stage, because this is what this is the rendering stage, you know how to distribute those values and get things that look the way that they need to look. So once again, this was not meant to be a long video. It was just meant to show my progress and also show where you should be at, and also how to deal with those midtones. And I'm going to get them a lot more developed, and then I'll show you guys my finished product at the end of it. That way you have a clear idea. But when we're working and building our midtones, we have to build slowly. And it's going to get darker and darker and darker, but we're not going to get as dark as the values that's in our shadow mask. But you need to get those darker midtones. That way things can start to turn and form starts to build all together. Because guess what? That light is washing over. the face. So you want to make sure that you have the how light illuminates, light, shadow, casting shadow, proper distribution of local value, all of the above. So this is not a full-on rendering video, and if you want to get a step-by-step rendering video on value, definitely check out my sphere video, because although this is the face, it's the same thing as a sphere. This is just more complex, but that would definitely give you an idea of how to distribute values onto your portrait. So other than that, I hope you guys have a nice day. I will definitely see my students tomorrow on Zoom, and I hope all of these videos pretty much helped you guys. Once again, if you like what you are seeing, please subscribe. Thank you to my viewers for watching. Thank you to my subscribers, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. So have a nice day. Bye.